there were a few big trades last week, one of them being Juan Soto to the New York Yankees, and a lot of people are wondering how much he actually impacts the Yankees. Last season, the Yankees ranked way too low in way too many offensive stats. They were 25th in runs scored, 25th in RBIs, so they aren't capitalizing when guys are on base. They were 29th, which is second to last, in batting average, and they were 27th in on-base percentage. Those statistics that I just read off are meant for low-spending teams like the A's and the Reds, not for teams who rank in the top 3 of payroll like the New York Yankees. So what does Soto bring to the pinstripe table? First, he's an absolute offensive monster, okay? Over the last 3 seasons, he's ranked in the top 15 in runs scored, averaging 103. He has a batting average of 313, which ranks in the top 10 over the last 3 years. He has ranked in the top 3 for 3 straight years in on-base percentage with an average of 423, and has averaged an on-base slugging percentage of 924, which also ranks in the top 10 over the last 3 seasons. So he brings some serious offensive firepower to a very clearly offensive struggling team in the Yankees last season. They barely finished with a record above 500. I believe they finished with a 506 record or a 516 record. Not good for a team that was as stacked as they were. Like, they weren't just a poor performing offense. They ranked in the bottom 5 offenses in all of Major League Baseball. That's horrendous, especially for a team with as good as they are. It's one thing to choke in the playoffs with a stacked team. It's another to play as piss poor as you did and not even make the playoffs. The bar is set way too high for you to be having an overall season to have a regular season record of 506 and miss the playoffs. So Soto brings hopefully a huge spark to this very struggling offense. Hopefully it'll be enough to elevate everyone's level of play. So now that we talked about how much he'll impact the Yankees, another thing a lot of people have been wondering is who won the Soto trade, because for a lot of the season last year, people were wondering if he was more of a detriment to that Padres team than he was a blessing. And on the flip side of that coin, the Yankees were one of the worst performing offenses in all of baseball. So was it a bigger deal for San Diego to unload Soto, or was it a bigger deal for the Yankees to go get an offensive firework like Soto and bring him into their offense? And the answer is the Yankees won this trade. Plain and simple, they won the trade. Yes, Soto struggled early last season, but when it comes to great players like Juan Soto, like Aaron Judge, like Mike Trout, like Shohei Ohtani, they all have had spurts where they don't look like their great selves, but they always bounce back to being just as good or even better than what they were before that. And if the Yankees get Nationals runner-up MVP, which I believe they will get that version of Juan Soto, this is going to be a very scary team to run into for the entire season and in the postseason. You do not want to see a prime Aaron Judge and prime Juan Soto duo at bat. That is a very scary thing for any pitcher and any team. I don't care who you are. But if Soto is the only person who makes any kind of contribution to that offense, if the rest of that Yanks offense picks right back up where they left off last season and they all play porous and Soto's the only one contributing, he's not going to be able to save them. Baseball is a team sport. Everyone needs to play well. They all need to play to their value. And if they can't do that, it doesn't matter if you have 2 great players like Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. You saw what happened in Los Angeles with Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, 2 players who will go down as some of the greatest players of all time. Some people already consider Mike Trout to be the greatest of all time. He's never had a winning season. He's never been in the playoffs. Even when he was with Shohei Ohtani for 5 seasons, they never had a winning season and they never went to the playoffs. The whole team needs to play well. And as long as they can play well, and Juan Soto plays like he did when he was on the Nationals at the end of last season, it's game over for the entire league. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace out.